Welcome everybody to part 2 of this very, very long ongoing thing that I'm doing here. I'm not complaining whatsoever. It's actually a lot of fun. Basically, I am drawing your OCs, and this is an ongoing thing here. I started out doing shorts. Those took off. Now we've been doing live streams, and I've got, let me show you here, a grand total of, if I scroll through, like 2,000 something OCs that you guys have sent me. And frankly, I couldn't be more happy. I am so excited to bring these to you guys. Say hello, everybody. This is your chat. I will be keeping up with it as best I can over the duration of this live stream. I have no idea how long this is going to go, by the way, but I got, check it, 2 new markers, 2 new black markers. So hopefully we will not run out of ink this time around. Hello, everybody. Hello, hello, hello. Hello, 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 hello. I'm trying to keep up as best I can, but we're going to do something a little different this time than we did last time. Last time I was going through the actual videos themselves, but there's no evidence that any of these people are actually watching this stream, not only live, but we'll go back and rewatch this later. So I figure, what the heck, this whole project is all about pleasing you guys. So how about we just do yours, like in the chat? I'm going to be drawing everyone's OCs that's here in the chat with me right now. I am not a robot. I see you, Bubble. I see you. I see you right here. Don't think I didn't see your video. I saw it. But hey, if you're lucky, we'll do it. Stop being such a downer, Luna. I see your comment right here. I just might do your OC. Either way, the way we decide whose OC is drawn is I come up with a random emoji, and the first person to type said emoji by itself, by the way, the first person to type that emoji is the person we will draw the OC of. And we're just going to go down the list. And the only reason we'll stop is if I get really, really tired or we run out of space. But just to give you guys an idea of some of the things we've been doing, we have done murder drones, OCs. Hey, you guys should definitely do that. We have done planets for some reason. I don't know why somebody has a planet as their OC, but hey, to each their own. We've got, let me see here. Oh, we've got giant robots. Love giant robots as OCs. That's kind of cool. And then we've got, we're even doing furries OCs, okay? We're being nice to everybody here. We're letting them all in. I've just been, I don't have a consistent art style either, so there's no guarantee that yours is going to look like any of these. I like this one a lot, though, the test tube looking one. But either way, we're going to have fun. We did all of these on, we don't talk about that one. We did all of these on the last stream, and I love this one. This one was so cool. But yeah, I had a lot of fun. And remember, I'm drawing your OCs with a twist, so it's not going to be exactly one for one of your thing. But like, this was a Hazbin Hotel character that I turned into a sea monster. I think this one was a fairy. This one was not, but I turned it into a fairy. And this was like a really pretty dragon that I turned into a Heisei era Godzilla monster suit. But anyway, I've got some pages here. I've actually got a lot of pages. So let's start drawing, shall we? So, as I said, the first person to comment a random emoji of my choosing, they'll be the first OC we draw, and that's how we're going to do it. So stick around, because you have just as much a chance as everybody else of getting your OC drawn. Now, quick disclaimer, if I've already drawn your OC, there's a good chance I'm going to skip over you and go to the next person. But either way, let's see here. Let's pick a random emoji here. Let me scroll through. I want to be absolutely certain that I've got, because last time I asked for a water bottle emoji. I'm not asking for a water bottle emoji, but I asked for a water bottle emoji, and apparently there is no water bottle emoji. So I apologize for that. Let me just pull up the emojis here. I swear, I thought I was so prepared. I was so prepared for this. All right, you know what? We're just gonna skip ahead here. First person to comment. Let's see. First person to comment a book emoji. First book emoji. We'll draw your OC first, okay? So first person to put a book emoji in the chat, I'll do your OC first. And by the way, this is American Nexus. This is the book that I wrote. This over here is the version you guys will get. This is my author's copy. It's the only one with this unique cover. Oh, it's okay, Bubble. It's Bubble. Well, congratulations, Bubble. Bubble came up first. You can see it right here. It's here on the chat. You're seeing what I'm seeing. I'm not cheating or anything. Not that I would anyway, but all right, Bubble. Let's pull up your thing here. Very, very second video is you with a piece pointed right at your drawings here. For anyone who doesn't know, Bubble has a serious issue with pulling a piece on their artwork here. But here we go. Let's kill the audio on this in case it's copyrighted. But it's there it is. There it is. There's the piece. Amazing. Wow. Don't do that, guys. Don't play with those. Those are not safe. But this is the OC right here. I apologize if you can't see it very well, but it's I guess an angel looking character with like leggings and stuff and a dress and wings. I assume those are wings. Anyway, let's draw it with a twist. So if I can get your attention down here, please. My eyes are down here. Thank you. All right, so here we go. Let's yeah, you gotta love you. That's right, Bubble. By the way, if you guys are enjoying the live stream, please remember to subscribe. Here are the markers. Thank you for I like it when you guys color yours in, but when it's not colored in, I get to have a little bit of freedom here. So let's pick a color reminiscent of Bubble. We'll say blue. This is Sky Blue 76, by the way. All of my markers are of different brands, so I apologize for that. But let's just get started here. It looks humanoid. Let's just we'll start with a relatively humanoid-like figure. How's that sound? We're going to give you some blue skin just to start. And I'm going to try to do these as quickly as possible. So don't expect a whole lot of like detail with any of these. Can't say that there is going to be a whole lot of detail. But at the very least, you are getting your OC redrawn for free. So I appreciate that. And remember, if I haven't drawn your OC yet, fear not, for there will be plenty of opportunities to draw yours soon. Very, very soon. Okay, we'll go something like this. And then for the shirt, let's just give you a nice little, because I noticed your profile picture's got some pink. So let's do a little pink here, huh? How does that sound? Do a little pink here. Now what I like to do is draw the colors first. And then I do the colors first, and then I add the detail later, which is why I run out of black ink so darn fast. But I'm going to do my best to keep up with the chat. So, yeah, pretty darn cool. Then they'll give you some purple pants. You like purple? I like purple. Some purple pants here, classic pose. We're going real simple just to start. Really, really, really simple. All right, we got something there. Then let's add a little bit more pink to, actually we'll go to the midsection here. Something like that. All right, now that by itself doesn't look very good. I will be the first to admit it, but there is a method to the madness. So here's what we do. We come over here with the black marker, and I like these. These are Master's Touch, by the way, Master's Touch mark. Not sponsored or anything. These are just my favorite of all the markers I've tried because they've got this really cool calligraphy looking point here. And it allows me to add some serious detail, which I appreciate very much. And then I can come over here. Again, we're not doing a whole lot of detail on this one, but we're doing enough to get by. Come over to the wings, make the wings extra fluffy, and we will color the wings in just a moment. But we come over here, and we'll add a halo in just a moment. But this is generally how my art style goes. It's very cartoony. And you can kind of see what I'm going for here. Something kind of like that. Something kind of like that. We're just going to give you like massive sleeves here. How's this sound? Again, I'm going to do my best to keep up with the chat, guys, but I only have two eyes, and they only go in one direction at a time here. So we're going to try and keep things a little simple. And let's give you some red hair. How's that sound? Red hair sound fun? Welcome, Sinista. If we chat... Oh, yeah, share the lore. If I do your OC, please put the lore in the chat. I would love to hear it. Love to learn more about it. Get some nice violet hair here going. Nice violet hair here. That's kind of nice. And then instead of a hand, because we're doing this with a twist, how about I give you a massive, good old-fashioned hook. You're an angel with a hook. I don't know if anybody's ever done that before, but hey, we're doing it. So there you go. And for shoes, we'll do just the classic little pointed shoes here. And then we add a little detail here. A little detail to the wings, you know? Just a little bit though. We're not going all in on this. This is our first one to start. It's not going to be super detailed, but it'll be enough, you know? And then of course, we need the halo over the top. Why is this giving me Chainsaw Man vibes? Anybody else? Is it just me? I'm getting some Chainsaw Man vibes out of this. And I think to finish this one off, we're going to go ahead and add something like this. So bear with me on this one. We're going to go like... And then, yeah, something like that. I'm drawing all of this from memory, by the way. So if it ain't perfect, I apologize. Doing the best I can with what I've got. Trigger down here. Just like that. And then we're going to add a little bit of embroidery on here. All right. This is the massive firearm of pain and consequences. Down here, the consequences of your actions. There we go, something real simple like that. But we'll do that, and then to finish things off here, I know that you're wearing like a maid dress in this one, but we're gonna call it like nice and simple here. Nice and simple. Something that you might see in a comic book or like a reinterpretation. But we'll start here, okay? Starting off very, very simple. Starting off very straightforward. But here, as a reminder, again, it's difficult to see here because it's a sketch and it looks like it's a little too much lighting here. But this is the OC. So this is my interpretation of it. And if you're wondering why there's a gun here, let me just hit play. So the reason this is here is, yeah, there it is. All right, there you go. Congratulations, Bubble. Congratulations, and always love having you around. But there's your OC. Again, really straightforward, really, really simple. But that's how we're going to start. That's how we're going to do things going forward, everybody. So we've got one down. On to the next page here. So who wants me to draw their OC? Here's what I want. The first person to put, let's see, how about, well, I mean, let's do the green gun. Let's do the green gun. The first person to put the green little squirt gun emoji in the chat, I'll draw your OC next. How's that sound, everybody? Do that. First green gun emoji looking thing, I'll draw your OC next. Sound good? Let's do that. So you guys can see the chat here. You're seeing what I'm seeing. So, yeah, it's all up to chance here. It's all up to chance. Who sees it? We're going to get to everybody, though. So don't worry, guys. Don't you worry one bit. Hey, Chimp with a hand grenade. Hey, everybody. Good to see you. Thank you, Alex, for using the sound. I will get to those eventually as well. But the fact that you're here puts you at the top of the list of OCs that I'm going to redraw. So, again, green squirt gun emoji thing. I really hope you guys have that. I really do. There's no green gun. Yeah, there is. Because there's not like a regular gun, right? It's got to be... Is there not? There's got to be one. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. There's got to be one. I could have sworn there was one. Yeah, there's like... Well, okay, squirt gun. Yeah, water gun. Thank you. Reality check. Closest thing there is to one. Well, we'll take that. This is what I was referring to. But, yeah, you guys, you know what I'm about. All right, well, reality check. You did the closest thing there. Sorry if it was a little confusing for everybody. But, yeah, closest thing. There's no regular gun emoji because the people that run technology are cowards. But anyway, we'll do reality check. How's that sound? Congratulations, reality check. We'll do yours next. If your name isn't reality check, feel free to stick around because I've got, okay, where is it? Is it in a post? Halloween. MC Seed. What does that mean? Where is your OC? Where is your OC? I don't, did you pull a classic, oh, my OC only exists in my head kind of thing? Where's your OC? I'm just going to draw this pumpkin if I can't find your OC. Like, this is... What are we doing here? I don't know what I'm like. Okay, we've got Among Us. We've got... Somebody's a little too close to their camera here. Is this it? I assume this is it. Yeah, this is an OC. All right, this is who we're going to draw here. Again, congratulations. Lauren underscore rules. Great. Good job. Hey, Nova. So we'll draw this one first. Again, with a twist. So, let's see what we can do here. Going down. Again, if I haven't drawn your OC yet, don't worry. I will get to it soon. We're gonna go about things as leisurely as possible. So, for this one, I see some black hair, which is interesting. I'm gonna go with like a really dark brown, just because we have a black marker, and I would like your OC to show up, so... We'll do something kind of like this. How's that sound? And we'll give you a nice little whoop. Nice little crazy thing on top. Because I don't know if you guys have noticed, but I've got some kind of crazy hair myself. So we'll start there. I see a purple dress. So let's give you like... Ooh. Oh, here's... Can you guys do this? A little show for you guys. Can you guys spin stuff around between your fingers like that? I used to be able to... I need like... heavier objects. I can do it better with heavier objects, but hey, it's good enough. All right, let's do. I'll give you a nice little dress here. A little dress, really simple. Really, really simple. Something kind of like this. Just like this, comes around. Again, we're being really simple with these redraws. I'm not going to spend a whole lot of time on your OC any more than I would spend it on somebody else's OC. But we're gonna do the best we can with what we've got here. That's what's important, and that is the lesson I hope you guys take away from this. You do the best you can with what you've got, and everyone else will kind of show up for it. And then we've got some red. I like this. We're gonna do some. It's like a red handle thing, or not handle, but like a red sleeve. Just one though. The other one's blue, I'm guessing. So we'll use this this blue. Again, this is 76 Sky Blue for anybody who's keeping up. If you sent me your OC over Discord, when I pick you, just remind me so I can open up Discord and we can find it. We'll do something like that, and then I think you're just wearing like gray pants or something like that. Which, hey, pants under a dress, I get it. Not the easiest thing in the world, but I get it. Like, dresses... I haven't worn a lot of dresses in my time, but the few that I have worn, I get it, you know? Hey, Loud Void. What's up, everybody? Did you guys see Loud Void's art in my latest video? She always does an amazing job. I will do it like that. little bit like that. And then instead of a hand, because again, we're trying to be simple here and a little silly, let's give you, because I noticed a poll here on your original artwork, let's give you, how does like, we'll give you like a contraption, we'll say. We'll give you an Inspector Gadget looking contraption here. Like all these different tools and pieces and stuff like this. Stuff like that. And then it all just comes out. There's a little toothbrush, because there's always got to be a little toothbrush. And something like that. We'll call you Miss Inspector Gadget. That's the twist on this one. We're calling you Miss Inspector Gadget. And we'll just give you like the tiniest little smile. We'll skip the eyes because it's more mysterious that way. And then just to show you like the difference between the marker that's like really, really well used and this one. Here's the difference here. So we're going to come in like this. Maybe purple wasn't the best one to come down, but you get the idea. There we go. See how much better this one shows up than the dried out one? Oh boy. It's night and day, you know? Night and day difference here. Okay. Again, keeping things really simple. I've got 2 of these markers, by the way. 2 of these brand new markers. So this should be nice and interesting. All right, there we go. And then I noticed there's a little bit of a red pattern over the middle here. So let's add that really quick. Not all of them are going to be totally accurate, obviously. This one's a little more accurate than the others because your OC is cool. What is American Nexus about? Well, if you've ever seen an anime, this is a complete dismantling of anime tropes. And what I mean by that is instead of the main character going to another world and having like all these cool powers and, oh, look, beautiful companions and stuff like that. No, he goes to the Oval Office, or he ends up in the Oval Office, and he becomes president. Just as America gets attacked and destroyed. So, if you're interested in dystopian, hilarious parody things, then this is the book for you. And I'm not asking anyone to buy this, by the way. Just read it. Just read it. You can read it for free on Amazon right now. There's a link in the description. So, highly encourage you to do that. There's not a lot of good stories out there. Also, this character has peg legs. And we got to give it one more cool thing here. And I know just the thing. Just the thing to separate this from the OC. We're going to give you... Okay, that's like the same color. We don't want that. Let's go green. How does green sound? We're going to give this character... Yeah, that's a little better. This coming down like that. We're going to give this character... a giant scythe. Why the heck not? I'm going to give you a giant green scythe because giant green scythes are cool. Add a little detail here, and I mean a little, just a very, very little detail. Little detail. Come down to the bottom here. I think this poor marker's on its last legs, just like how this character is on their peg legs. But with that, there we go. All right. Congratulations to, again, this is Lauren _ rules. So this is the OC we were working with here. Plenty of detail, lots of abilities. And this is what I decided to do with them. Very simplistic, but with a bit of a twist. You have peg legs now because couldn't be bothered to add legs in the video. But yeah, really, really fun. Hopefully I made your day just a little bit brighter here. But there we go, guys. I hope you appreciated it. I'm going to like your video just because you're a good sport about all this. But with that, all right, guys, time to pick a new OC. Who wants me to draw their OC? Let's draw your OC, shall we? I'll do something a little different with this next one. Here's what we go. The live chat option instead of the top chat option. Live chat. Yeah, live chat. There it is. It's set. Okay. So, live chat option. Here we go. I want you, the first person who comments the following emoji, I'll draw your OC next, in my style. Let's say, well, actually, we were just talking about American Nexus. So this is a book I wrote, by the way. I am the only person in the world that has this copy with this cover. Everyone else gets the cool AI-free cover. Not that this one isn't AI-free. This was just a placeholder cover with assets from Canva, which are not AI. They're just like that. That's a real American flag. But I'm the only one with the placeholder book. You guys get the finished version if you decide to buy a copy. But let's say first person to do the American flag emoji. How's that sound? American flag emoji. Oh, that was quick. Sam Samango? Well done. Well done, Samango. So we'll do yours first. And stick around, guys. That is a bomb. Serial designation D1. That is not the American flag. That is a bomb. Anyway, so, well done. Let's see. Who is your... Ooh, I see. Are you doing some animations? Is that what I'm seeing here? Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Heck yeah. I'm about that. I am all about that. Heck, I'll subscribe to you for that. Love me some animations. This art is stellar. Love seeing the little key here as well. I've got one here. Where is your OC, though? That's the real question here. Where is your OC? Is it this character? Is it the one I just saw? There's... Hi, Devin. Okay, there's Jax. Is Jax your OC? Am I going to draw Jax? You know what? Just because it's funny, I am going to draw Jax. But I'm going to put your name on it. So here we go. Congratulations, Sam. I'm going to draw Jax. But with a twist. The twist being it's going to have... Jax is going to have the style and hairstyle of your OC. So we'll put 2 and 2 together. How's that sound? So let me pull up your OC just so I don't forget. Or there. So there's your OC. Let's go down. Going down. Here we go. Okay, let's start this out. I'm going to sketch this one out this time. So we got Jaxie Boy. Jaxie Boy, not looking very good. We're going to give him like extra long ears this time around. Extra long ears, because I think long ears are funny. And you guys all know Jax is the funny one. So let's give him the tiniest little... what is that a sweater or something? Let's see. That'll be good. You know what? Maybe we'll just... we'll do a full body one. I like full body ones. They're like full sweater looking thing here. Just like this. Yeah, there's the hand. And it comes down like that. And then he's got his pants. I know the British people, they call pants a different thing. But, you know, whatever. We love you, British people. Or at least we say we do. Big old feet. Jax has got those big old rabbit feet. And with that, I think we'll call it there. Okay, there we go. Wow, those ears are huge. I might not make them that big. All right, we got our sketch. Let's go. Oops. Oh, stay. Be a good Krispy Kreme pencil. Don't ask me where I got that, by the way. It's just like, let's see here. Okay, we got... So Jax is... What shade of purple is Jax? He's like this shade, isn't he? This is Violet 2, VT2, from Azure. This is the Walmart brand, by the way. So do the best you can with what you got. I do remember, Noelle, I do remember your crocheted OC. It's really, really cool. Good job on that. Let me do the eyes first, because his eyes are... what? They're like yellow? By the way, everybody, if you like the music that's being played, it's actually some music that is free to use. It's on my channel. You're welcome to use it if you want. It's nothing special. But yeah, I just figured it'd be funny to put some music up. So feel free to use it if you'd like. I'm not going to pretend it's amazing, but it's something. And sometimes something is all you need. Oh no. No, my violet marker. My violet marker's running out. Oh, I hate that sound. Okay. Ugh. Is that ASMR enough for you? Ugh. Ugh, you know the sound that a marker makes when it's running out. And these are alcohol markers, so it's like extra scratchy. Okay, we've got that. And then it's just like a brown, I think it's just a brown, I don't want to say overcoat. It's like a sweater. So we got our little thing there. Comes down like this. Just like that. Very static pose for Jax. He's just marveling that he's been made at this point. Let's see. Let me give you some red pants. How does red pants sound? I like red pants. Red pants are cool. Red pants, just like that. And no tail, because my headcanon is Jax never had a tail. So yeah, we got that. And then let's start adding a little bit of detail, shall we? Oh, before I forget, how could I forget? Okay, so you have white hair. I don't have a white marker, so instead we're going to use this here. It's light green LG9. Sound good? And we're going to do it like this, okay? Really basic, but you get the idea, right? You get the idea. Okay. There's the hair. Forgive me for the details. All right, let's start coloring this in, shall we? All right, first thing we're going to do is add some black here to sprucing things up. Just like that. Sorry, I'm locked in. I'm locked in right now, everybody. Ooh, Jax has some really freaky looking eyes if you take a good look at him. Just like that. There we go. Down like that. And then we come down here. Again, really basic. Not trying to blow you guys away or anything like that. It's just the fact that you're here. That's what matters, right? The fact that you are here and so many thousands of other people aren't. I appreciate you for being here. Tell me some lore about your OC, by the way. Tell me some lore. I want to know more. Who is this handsome character you've made as your profile picture? And what's the deal here? Is this a representation of you? I would like to know. Okay. Give him the big old feet here. Big old feet. Just like that. And then, wow, I think this marker is dying. I think it's actually dying this time, guys. Oh yeah, it's coughing. It's all right. We got to give it the treatment. Hold on. Bear with me here. Cover your eyes. Okay. Did that do anything? Nope. All right, let's try again. Okay. Just like chill. Nope, still not doing anything. Well, I tried, guys. Ugh, I tried. Does the other side work? Oh, just barely works. All right, we'll keep it around for now. But there we go. Isn't that cute? Cute little thing here. All right, let me bring up your OC. Let's see here. All right, let's just say that this is your OC. Hold on. I'm looking here. I'm looking. Okay, well, it's way funnier this way. All right, so this is the OC we were working with. And we just, oh, I didn't sign it. Cardinal sin. I didn't sign it. I'm supposed to always sign your artwork. Okay. Always sign your artwork. So this is the OC we were working with, and this is what we did. Turned him into Jax from the Amazing Digital Circus. Kind of with the same hair and style as far as I could tell. But hey, if we're not having fun, what's the point, right? So there you go. Odysseus, is that you? Yeah, for real. I promise I am very good at artwork, guys. It's about quantity, not quality this time around. So there we go. Yeah, well done. Congratulations to Sam, and hope you enjoy this little redo of your artwork here. Okay, next one. Here we go. Let's call it out here. So, who wants me to draw their OC? All right, next emoji. Let's say first person to put the following emoji in the chat. I'll draw yours next. Let's say pencil. First person to put a pencil emoji. We'll see who's it gonna be. Who's it gonna be? Pencil emoji. You guys can see the chat right here. So let's see who it is. First pencil emoji. Who's gonna do it first? Let's see. This is the live chat. All right, Alex. I see Alex coming up here. Congratulations, Alex. Nope, stop. Congratulations to Alex. We're gonna draw your OC next. Here's their channel right here. Wow, that is... I'm not even gonna try and click on that. I really hope you have it in a post. Yeah, there it is. Nice. So, this is the OC. Nice little Procreate ad at the bottom there, but this is the OC we're working with here. I know it's a little blurry. I apologize, guys. I hope you can still see it here, but looks like it's a sheriff, a dude. Nice hand, by the way. Nice hands all around. Brown hair, police outfit. You know the drill. Give us some lore about your OC. Give us some lore. Let's see. All right, coming back down here. Let's get to a new page. Remember, the goal is to fill up this entire thing here with your guys' OCs. So, like, let's just be a little patient, if you guys don't mind. Okay, this one's going to be relatively fun because we are going to do something a little different. I'm only going to use one marker. One marker, everybody. Let's use... Actually, somebody comment a random color. I just need a random color. Give me a random color, and that's what we'll use, and I'm going to draw the entire OC with that one color. But yeah. As a quick reminder, you guys are always welcome to come back and rewatch these live streams because they get uploaded to my live page. But yeah. Okay, this character's name is Sam Robinson, apparently. I see blue. Let's go with blue from Sarek? All right, let's go blue, and I've got this one right here. This is BL10, blue 10 here. So we're gonna draw the entire character with this one color. So first thing we do, oh no, I picked like the worst color imaginable. We're gonna come up here like this. And remember, we are drawing everything with a twist. So first thing we're going to do is come down like this. This marker is not going to survive this. This one, I think this is the one I slammed last time. Okay, it's fine. It's fine. All right, here we go. Going in like this. And then we're going to come down something like this. The key to doing anything well is to essentially just go for it. At least that's my advice. Go down like this and then big old claws down here. Can you guys tell what I'm drawing yet? Big old claws, just like that. And then we're gonna go something cool like that for the face and the beak. Something kind of crazy. All right, and before I forget, we have to add the little badge here. It's a little police badge, and then a little hat here. Something down like this. Why is the marker getting better all of a sudden? It's like getting a little better. Okay. There we go. And then we do a little cross shading here. All right, can you guys tell what I'm doing yet? We're gonna give the black markers a break on this one. Let's see. Something kind of like that, and then comes down like that. Yeah, this marker, I'm gonna have to retire this marker after this because it is officially going down the tube. Oh, I didn't add the other leg. Shame on me. It's like down here is what it's going for. Okay, something like that. Again, we're not spending too much time on every individual one. We're just trying to have fun here. Okay. Something kind of like this. Yeah, we are definitely having fun with this one. I like how this one's turning out a little bit. It's fun. I could do a lot with this if I had a little more time and I didn't have 2,000 people actively asking me to draw their characters. But, you know, you get the point. The point has been made. And as is often said, less is more. Okay, now that we've got our little drawing of an OC, now we do something fun. Crap, was it this one? Yeah. Okay, every time I give it a break, it starts to come back. You see what I mean? See what I mean here? Like this one. Just like that. Just like that. A little bit like that. You know? Maybe I won't get rid of it just yet. But here's what we're going to do for this one. We're going to take... I know we're only using one color for the character, but what we're going to do... As I explained in the last stream, a good background can sometimes save a not so awesome character design. See what I mean? See how it makes it pop a lot more? And that's just one pass. I could make this way, way different, but we're gonna, oh, gotta sign it. Okay, I guess we are using one of the black ones. Okay. So, this is what we started with. This is our character right here. This is by Alex. Alex exclamation mark. And this is what I came up with. This is my interpretation of the character. I turned it into like a harpy looking dragon, something or other. But I hope you enjoyed this. This is, again, it doesn't matter what you have. It's what you do with it. Even if it's a marker that's drying out. And not that this is like the best thing in the world, but it's something. Catches your eye for a little bit, doesn't it? It's something. I hope you enjoy this, Alex. I'm going to try and take pictures of all the OCs I've done so far and upload them as a post later. So feel free to save that. This is my gift to you. Happy holidays. But there we go. That's our next one. And see how little time that took too? How long was that? That was what, like a couple minutes? See, it pays to stay around because we're already moving on to the next one here. So here's a like from me to you, Alex. I already liked that. Good. Let's go to the next one. All right, you guys ready? Next person who puts the following chat in the live chat first. I'll draw your OC next. Let's go to, how about this? A boat. A random boat emoji. 10 minutes? Yeah, that's a good... That was nothing. 10 minutes. And it looks, you know, entertaining at the very least. So first person put a boat emoji in the live chat. I'll draw your OC next. Sound good? And now we wait. If you guys enjoy my artwork and you want to see better examples of what I can do when I actually buckle down, I make code. Oh, it has been a long time coming. Finally, I make code. You did it. Good job. Look at that. You got a nice little tab pulled up here. Cool people. There I am. Again, can't really see. I apologize for that. But I promise that's me right there. Wow, iMakeCode has been asking for a while. So I like that. I appreciate this. I'm glad you're here. I believe this is your character. Is this your character right here? Am I gonna have to draw this one? I think I'm gonna have to draw this version of your OC here. But congratulations to iMakeCode, longtime fan of the channel. This has been a long time coming, and this is our very first Murder Drones OC of the day. Good job, everybody. Good job. Have a good night, Alex. I see you're going to sleep, but yeah, good job, iMakeCode. Let's draw a Murder Drones OC, shall we? Down here, please. My eyes are down here. All right, thank you. So, how am I going to do this? Drawing Murder Drones characters is tough because they have a lot of white, but I think we can get around this. So, we got to draw it with a twist. What if I did... I know exactly what I'm going to do here. Okay, let's do something like this. Something like that. Yeah, just like that. And then we go up and around. And then we have the... Let's see. Yeah. Comment in the chat if you can guess what I'm doing here. Because I'm willing to bet most of you won't guess. This is going to be awesome, though. We're going to come down here. Again, I wish I had more time. I don't have a lot of time, unfortunately, tonight, but I will be doing everything I can to get your guys' OCs redrawn. Okay, I think it's time. Let's switch to the other side. If I can't use this other side, then we're going to have to bid farewell to this poor marker, okay? We got a little more on this side. Okay, something kind of like this. I'm actually really good at drawing like worm characters and stuff like that. Not that this is a worm necessarily. It's not, but it's something, you know? Something. All right, we're just doing some of this. Again, we can always clean this up later. And then let's add a little one of these. I've gotten pretty good at drawing Murder Drones characters as time has gone by, but I enjoy it very much. I hope you guys enjoy the Murder Drones content. I love doing Murder Drones related stuff because it's just such a blast. I'm already getting ideas for what the next one could be, but yeah, let's pull this out a little bit more. Something kind of like that. And then we'll just say that the ground is like popping up out of the ground here. Something kind of like that. Coming out from the other side. It's got to be like all over the place. Let's go like little hand like this. Like that. And then I'm doing all this from memory, by the way, so I apologize if this isn't perfect. None of it's going to be perfect, but hey, it's the thought that counts, right? And you guys know that I love thick Murder Drones tails. So we got that going so far. I told you guys I'm an artist. Like, I know how to do this. Okay, so green. I think we might be able to get away with just 2 colors on this one, which would be actually kind of sick. Let's pick, let's do not yellow, green. Let's do this one right here. We'll do GR1 Azure. Walmart brand, by the way. It won't be a worm. What is this? Well, if you are familiar with Murder Drones, then chances are you are familiar with Eldritch J. Eldritch J is the character. Eldritch J is a fan favorite, a bit of a fan favorite, because Eldritch J is what happens when you just kind of let everything go nuts. And honestly, considering how long iMakeCode has been asking me to do their OC, I think this is only fitting. So we'll do something like that, a little less is more sort of thing. And then let's bring the ink out here, and we're just gonna tighten things up a little bit. Just going to bring them out a little bit more, you know, add a little bit of detail. Not going all in on this. Have other things we need to do today. Something kind of like this. Actually, one of my very first viral drawings was of a giant aquatic robot sea snake thing. So kind of cool. We're coming full circle here. But something kind of like this. Yeah, just like that. That's why I love these markers, because you can be as tiny and as detailed or as thick as you would like. All right, I got to move on here. I don't want to get stuck doing one thing. As much as I love this design, I'm going to try and move on here. Just like this, something like that. See, this is why you stick around, because chances are your OC is going to get some really cool monster treatment. At the very least, you're going to get some kind of treatment. All right, now what we do is we come over here, we tighten up the hair a little bit. I'm making it golden instead of the silver, you know, sue me. Don't actually. We do that, and then we take the very light gray here. Come down the sides. See, you don't have to be a master of drawing everything. You just have to be able to draw one thing really, really good. And if you can do that, if you're competent in that one thing, people are going to show up. Of course, people will say, well, you should be able to draw anything. It's like, okay, that's your opinion. It's fine. But I would rather be a master of one thing than a master of nothing. And if you try and please everybody, you're going to end up pleasing nobody. So, we're going to call that there. All right, iMakeCode. So, this was your OC, or a version of your OC, Murder Drones OC, and this is what I came up with. We got an Eldritch iMakeCode, and there you go. Yeah, just took a couple minutes to do, but yeah, really, really fun. I like it. I think it's cool. Nice take on the character, though. Let me know if you guys want me to do more like monsterish kind of stuff, because I'm definitely more akin to doing monsters than humanoid-like figures. But yeah, I think this is pretty cool. Congratulations, iMakeCode. Always love having you around. But yeah, here we go. So, next one. Who wants me to draw their OC? Let's see. Thank you, everybody. Thank you for the encouragement. Again, if you guys would like to support the channel, I mean, you're doing it by watching, but if you really want to support the channel, then read my book. I'm not asking you to buy it, just read it. There's a link in the description, and yeah, you can read the first, I think it's like 7.5, 8 chapters for free. But all right, so next person that I'm going to draw their OC of. So I want you, the very first person who does this, I'll draw your OC next. You can see the chat right here. Let's go an earth emoji. First person to put an earth emoji, I'll draw you next. Sound cool? Let's do that. First person to do an earth emoji. Do 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 do. You do 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 do. Earth. Super Earth, some might say. That actually gives me an idea. Oh, look at that. JJ Creates, another regular of the channel. That's the first one. You guys can see it right here. Very first one, JJ Creates. An absolute legend in their own right. An incredible artist who's done some of my favorite art for Murder Drone Season 2. Is this your OC? Is this your OC right here? TOH Hunter images I found on Google. Okay, that is not your OC. Cool character design, though. Is this your OC? Oh, that's for iMakeCode. Hey, what are the odds of that, huh? Let's see. Oh, you have it on Discord. Well, in that case, I'm going to push it down for a little bit. Let's go to Discord. Let me open that up. Oh, okay. The camera's giving up. Don't give up on me, camera. All right. Oh, top of the list. Here we go. All right, JJ. So, oh, this is cool. Here, let me show you guys. So this is the image I'm looking at right now. It looks like a satyr character. Like a satyr. That's kind of cool. I like that. Very, very cool design here. We've got a couple other images. That one's fun. I like that one. I like the shirt and the gloves. Eden. Very nice character. Eating some Lay's chips. That's what I'm talking about. Now, let me ask you, what if this character fought for Super Earth? I think you guys know where I'm going next. Let's do this one. All right, so for this one, I'm going to do a bit of, let's do the head first. Let's face this way. Do a little sketch. Something like this. And then we're going to do, it's like down, down, and up. Something kind of like this. Yeah, something along these lines here. Yeah, just like that. And then we're going to have you holding your helmet over here. Super Earth helmet. Okay, it's not going to be the best helmet, but it's going to get the job done, okay? The important thing is the cape. The cape makes or breaks the Helldiver. So here we go. We're going to go like that. We're going to have you standing at attention, as all of democracy's servants should stand. Just like this. Coming down like that. Yes, for Super Earth. Democracy calls, Helldivers. How dare the enemy sully our well-strept street? Well-strept? Something? Something? I don't know. So, something or other. Let's see. Yeah, we'll do that, and we'll have the hair coming out a little further like that. And then down like that. All right, there we go. I think that's a good enough starting point. So let's do the hair first. Stop, Krispy Kreme pencil. Stay. Stay. Okay. We'll do the hair just like this. Just like that. And then let's do the horns. I'm going to make the horns black because they're black in this image. All right. I keep thinking this pen is done, and they keep surprising me. Okay. Yeah, so far, so good. And then we'll do just like a classic random skin tone color. Let's say this one. This is flesh tone. How appropriate. FT11 from Azure. Yeah, let's do this. Go just like that, and then the rest of it's pretty simple because it's going to be this darker gray color. This is CG5, the person everybody thinks I am. So I am not CG5 for full context here. Go full thing there. Fist. My fist. You have my fist and my stratagems and my winning personality. There we go. And then the helmet's going to be right here. Let's give you one of the cool helmets. How's that sound? Something kind of like this, you know? We'll call it a custom helmet. Something kind of like that. Yeah, just like that. And then come down like this. Just like that. And then we're going to restart the music because the music's already done. And then the cape. So the cape. Let's make... what should be on the cape? What do you guys think? Let's put a ditto on the cape. I'll put a ditto on the cape. That sounds fun. Be the ditto cape. The ditto cape. A representation of humanity's determination to tackle any odds, no matter how overwhelming the enemy might be. There we go. Something simple like that. It'll come up like this. The cape. The heroic cape. Flying in the breeze. Honestly, that kind of looks like the Malevolent Creek. I will, Eurasian grass. I will. And then we'll come down to the pants like this. Something, again, we're being really simple here. See exotic new life forms. What do you guys think? Did Helldivers 2 deserve to be Game of the Year? Apparently it was robbed. Some people claim it was robbed of its Game of the Year potential. I don't know if I agree with that personally, but to each their own, I would say. To each their own. We're going to go... just like this. A single eye, tiny nose, just like in the original drawing. I'm not going to really like color this one in, just because I don't think it really needs it, personally. Cape. As they say, sometimes less is more. But not in the case of Helldivers. More is more. Come over here. Yeah, little skull. And to tighten everything, or rather to wrap everything together, we're going to add some yellow. Just like that. Bring everything together just like this. Again, really, really simple on this one. We're not overcomplicating things because we don't have to. You get the idea. And then, before I forget, let's take this one here. I've been doing okay. All right. You guys see what I'm doing. You guys already know. You already know what I'm doing. Okay. Let me take some of this. We're just going to be really simple. Say this is a new kind of armor, like a white kind. Something like that. Just along those lines here. Actually, white Helldivers 2 armor would actually go so hard. Not everyone is going to get a cool background like this, but hey, lest the Ministry of Truth come after me, I have to pay my respects to the beacon of humanity's hope. So that is what we are doing. Democracy will stand for us all. Or whatever the guy says. So I'm just like this. This is my oldest marker, by the way, and it's still going strong. Shows you how often I use this particular blue, though. Just like this. Again, very straightforward. We're not trying to win any awards here. We are just trying to have some fun. And have some fun we are, hopefully. All right, we'll call it there. How's that sound? For Super Earth. Well done. Congratulations on extracting well. I'm sure you had all of the super rare samples, and you didn't lose any. You didn't drop them accidentally. Didn't blow up any of your comrades, but here we go. So, this is the OC from JJ Creates, an incredible artist in their own right. And this is what I decided to do to it. Turned him into a bit of a Helldiver. Very, very simplistic. Put a Ditto on their cape. And put him in front of Super Earth. So there you go. Hope you enjoy it, JJ. Like I said, I'm going to take a picture of this later. But let's go on. Who wants me to draw their OC next? I think we should do another monster. How does that sound? Let's do another monster. All right, so first person to comment the peace sign emoji. This emoji. First person to do this emoji, yeah, we'll do that. First person to do the peace sign emoji, I'll draw your OG, your OC next. Your OC next. So, first come, first serve. You guys can see the chat. You will see. You'll be able to fact check me here. Who shows up first with the peace sign emoji? We'll do that. Chimp with a hand grenade. Not. I mean, that is the peace sign emoji, but that's not the one I was looking for. Good effort, though. I guess it goes to Soggy Waffles. Soggy Waffles over here. I was doing this, in all fairness. I was doing this. But this is Soggy Waffles channel here. Don't worry, Chimp. We'll get to you soon. We'll get to everybody. You just have to stick around. But here we go. Let's look. Is it in shorts? Is it in... Oh, here it is. Cool. Got a little video here. Let's check this out. So this is Eliza. Oh, Eliza does not look too... It doesn't look like she's doing too good. Long brown hair, though. She's 13 and lives in the woods. Oh, like all teenage girls wish they could do. Or so I've been told. I don't know if you guys could tell or not. I am not a teenage girl. So I'm just taking a guess. But I assume that's what they want. But hey, here you go. This is going to be interesting. This character is Eliza. So let's come down here. Eliza is supposedly a forest-dwelling creature. And she's got this gray sort of clothes here. Let's see. Got this gray clothes here. So let's do something like this. How about we turn you into a mushroom? How does that sound? I saw a really cool video the other day of this very talented artist who makes dolls. And she turned one of her characters into a mushroom. One of her dolls into a mushroom. So let's do that. How's that sound? Let's come down here. It's like this. Yeah, something kind of like this. And it's just like this big drapey thing. And then for mushrooms themselves are actually pretty easy to do. What we do is we come up like this. Really droopy. Honestly, the droopier, the better. Something kind of like that. And then... just like really kind of creepy looking almost. We're going to give you these giant black eyes here. Big old spooky eyes. Big old spooky eyes here. We're going to do some mushrooms coming up off the side here. A little mushroom there. A little mushroom there. And then for the legs, we'll do something kind of like this. Yeah, we'll do something like this. We're giving you big legs because you're a mushroom, and they come down like this, and at the bottoms it's gonna like grow out into these massive like growth looking things. How's that sound? Just giant sleeves in general are fun. Giant sleeves. And then, yeah, we do something like this. Just like that. And then we give something kind of along those lines there. And then we get to the fun part, which is where I come in with a bunch of funny little colors here. Funny little colors like this. And the fun thing about mushrooms is you can kind of just like add whatever kind of growth you want. We'll give a little freckles. How's that sound? Little freckles on the tiny little mushrooms on the shoulder. Little freckles. Something kind of like this. It's got to be like kind of nasty growths. So come off the side like this. Yeah, just like that. And for anybody who's wondering, because I've seen your comments, it's like, how do you draw? How do you do that? I want to do that. Sit down and do it. It's as simple as that. It really is. It's not as complicated as people make it out to be. I understand if you don't want to, but you should. You should try, at the very least. If you're not even trying, what's the point? You know? You gotta at least try. You have to at least try to make your imagination come to life. Because if you don't try, then you have no one to blame but yourself. And frankly, you shouldn't blame yourself for anything, unless you do something wrong. Not drawing something, that's not wrong. That's just you having a lack of motivation. But I think we're just about done with this one. It's pretty simple, pretty straightforward. Mushroom person is fun to draw. Definitely could do a lot more detail if I wanted to, but we're trying to get to everybody here. So here we go. Ooh, good comment from Autumn really quick. It pisses me off when people, this is them talking, not me. It pisses me off when people ask me to teach them how to draw, but then they decline all my tips and suggestions because real tips they learned from real sources. So real for that. I'm not going to say I'm not guilty of that in my own experience. Like, there's been plenty of times where someone, not trying to throw stuff, people have tried to help me. And for whatever reason, I just haven't listened. And it always comes back to bite me in some way. So, yeah, add a couple little spots, little details here. A little goes a long way. I really like this one. This one, again, very goofy, but very fun. Very simplistic. I can see this being like part of somebody's character sheet. Okay, let's just call it there. Actually, no. Let's do one more thing. Sorry, one more thing. Yeah, there we go. Just a few bumps, you know, just a few bumps. Gotta add a little bumps, a little texture here. That's what we want. We want a little texture. Sorry, you guys know I love drawing monsters, so that's what we're doing. Okay. Okay, we're going to call it there for this drawing. Oh, that is fun. I like this one. This one was fun. I've liked all of them so far, but this one especially. All right, just as a reminder, so this is Eliza. This is from Soggy Waffles, spelled very incorrectly. And this is what we did with it. We turned Soggy Waffles into a crazy mushroom-looking forest-dwelling creature with really long sleeves. And, yeah, kind of got rid of the gore a little bit. There's pink. It's Danganronpa gore. But, yeah, there you go. I hope you guys appreciate that. I really liked it. This is fun. Soggy Waffles, hope you enjoy this little redraw. And with that, who wants me to draw their OC? Let's do it. Let's move on to the next one. We're on a roll here. We're on a roll. I'm loving this. Okay. Thank you, Wolf Snake. I appreciate it. Ooh, my neck. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you guys can hear that. That's like, it's like I'm taking bubble wrap and just twisting it. Okay, so let's see here. Next emoji. First person to comment, we'll say a rose. A rose emoji. First person to do a rose emoji. I'll draw you next. Here's the chat. You can fact check me. This is live chat. So first person to do a rose emoji. I'll draw your OC next. How's that sound? Woo. All right. Let's see here. I didn't say mushroom. I said rose. First person to do a rose. Ah, there it is. Meme Guy Animation. You can see it right here. Meme Guy Animation. Congratulations. I'm going to draw your OC next, okay? So, Meme Guy Animation here. Where is it? Is it in posts? Is this it? Okay. I'm going to assume this is it. So, oops, don't want to highlight. There we go. All right, let's draw Meme Guy's animations. What is this game called? Is this a game? Is it an animation program? I see this everywhere. Like, what is this? Somebody explain what this is, because I have no idea what this is. But oh, it's in shorts. It's in shorts. Let's check your shorts then. Yeah, somebody explain to me what that game is. Oh, hey, look, it's me. Right there. My big, gorgeous face. So nice. All right. This is cool. Oh, is that it? Oh, oh, we got a simple OC. Well, simple. We've got a nice, straightforward OC. Oh, I'm going hard with this one. We're going to keep that image up right there. All right. Down here. My eyes are down here, guys. Let's go. This, I'm so glad. I was going to draw the other one and like go all nuts with it. This is going to be fun. Okay, we basically got a circle and a triangle and a big old top hat. I know exactly what we're going to draw with this one. Exactly what we're going to draw. So we're going to come out here like this. First thing we're going to do is this. Just like that. And then something sharp like that. Some of you guys are probably already aware of what I am going to draw. Oh, this is perfect. Okay, so we're going to come down like this. And then we're going to go down here like this. I'm going to add the neck part. Shoulders are going to be a little further back than they normally otherwise would be, but you'll understand what I'm about here in just a minute. And because I don't want to completely run out of my second marker here, we're going to keep things nice and simple. Just like this. We come up like this. Just like that. And then we come down. Very rigid. This one's going to be very rigid to start, but that's okay. It's okay. Going to give him a bit of a cape here. We're just going to be mysterious. The fun thing about drawing these kinds of characters is you can honestly do whatever you want. Something like that. And then we got to add, of course, got to add the extra parts on the back there. Just like this. How fun is that? All right, we're going with this. And then again, because I don't want to completely run out of my brand new marker, we're going to go with gray for this one, okay? We're going to go gray. That is not gray, that is brown. Dang it, look at this. Okay, that is gray. That is gray. Warm gray. It's WG3. And it's brown. Okay. This is what I'm about. Okay, we're going to do this. just like this. Something fun like that, and then yeah, we're just gonna add some highlights. Basically, we're not looking to color every little piece in. We're just gonna add some highlights, because honestly, that's all you need, especially for something like this. How fun is that? Got nice and fantasied up for you guys, huh? There we go. Color that in because that's all gray. And then we will come over here and I will fill this part in, at least a little bit. All right. That was easy. That might have been the shortest one yet, wasn't it? All right. Let me come over here. How about that, huh? All right. This is the OC we were working with here. This is from Meme Guy Animation. And this is my interpretation of their character with a twist. How's that look, guys? How's that look? You had fun with that? I had fun with this. I love drawing these kinds of characters. Oh, yeah. I love it. Really good. I hope you guys like this. I had a lot of fun drawing this one, but congratulations again to Meme Guy Animation. Absolutely love it, and keep an eye out for this. I'll be putting this in a post later, but thank you guys. Thank you very, very much. So, all right, who wants me to draw their OC? Let's see here. Let's have the next emoji be the first person that comments the following OG. Or the OG emoji. Oh my gosh. Your dad's favorite thing is a plague doctor? Well, tell your dad that you love him very much. Dads need to hear that more often. And that's about as real as I'm going to get with you guys. Okay, anyway. So, first person to comment the following emoji, I will draw your OC next, okay? Let's say... let's go pink heart. Pink heart. First person to do a pink heart... I'll draw your OC next. How's that sound? Pink heart. You guys can see the chat right here. You can fact check me. This is what I'm seeing. So, very first pink heart that comes up, I'll draw your OC next, okay? Okay. Oh, the crazy one. That's what it is. You guys can see it. You guys can see it right there. Pink hearts. The crazy one. Let's take a look at your channel, shall we? Congratulations, crazy ones. Don't worry, everybody. I will get to you. We're just having fun here, okay? So where's your OC? I see mobile game footage. Is it in shorts? This is at the crazy one, silly bean. Which one is it? We're just gonna pick a random one here, okay? Okay, we're dancing around a little bit. The handwriting is a little all over the place. What am I looking at here? Okay, I'm just gonna assume that this is your OC. Honestly, not bad. I love this design. I love it when the arms are just like super long. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like this one. All right, so again, congratulations, the silly ones, the crazy one, silly bean. Down here, please. Down here. Thank you. Right here. So let's draw that OC, shall we? I'm gonna do it all with I'm just gonna use one of my new black markers because we can do this pretty cool. I think we're gonna go a little bit all out with this one though. So let's start with the head. The head is just a circle, so I'm gonna make it a rounded piece, just a little bit different here. And we'll come down like that. Yeah, just like that. And then down like that. Yeah. Something cool. And then the hair is like all over the place. Something down like that. And then like up. Always gotta have like a crazy one. Something cool like that. And then we've got the neck here. The neck comes out, and then the giant sleeves. Giant sleeves. Love me some giant sleeves. Got some giant sleeves here. It's going to be hard to fit this OC all on one page. But we're going to try. And we got this, and then we just got to have like a giant ball at the bottom. There's no legs. It's just a ball. So we're going to do it like this. How's that sound? Okay, something like that. And then honestly, I could just call it there. I could just be like, I could just call it there, but we're going to go a little further. A little bit further. We're not going to give any eyes. And actually, what I'm seeing here, you guys are not going to see this coming, okay? You are not going to see this coming at all. I'm going to go like that. And then like that. And then we're going to go... Actually, let's start with the head. Start with the head. Go like that. And then we'll take... something like that. And then we'll take this one like this. Then we'll add some little bells to the outside. How's that? Add a little bit of color to this otherwise colorless character. You like that? That's right, the crazy one, Silly Bean. I turned your OC into a jester. That's right. Congratulations, Soulfire. Or happy birthday, Soulfire. I turned it into a jester. So here we go. Let's take let's do something like this. Do big old stripes coming down. Big old stripes. Have like a little big old stripes like that. Let me come over here. You know what they say, less is more sometimes. Sometimes, not all the time. Oh, I'm loving this. Yeah, this is a good call. I like this. I like her a lot. Sorry guys, I am all in on this idea now. This is like, I like this. Tell me, that crazy one, Silly Bean, do you like this? I mean, I'm not taking it back if you don't, but like, come on. This is fun. See, it doesn't take much to liven something up. There we go. Your OC is officially a jester. A jester? I hardly know her. I'll see myself out now. Oh, crap. I just realized. Hold on. This is like... So, okay. Wow. That was almost really embarrassing. This is the sleeve right here. I thought this was the sleeve. There's a little more to the sleeve. Okay. Add a little red right here. There we go. Okay, congratulations. I like this one. This might be my best one yet. It's simple, but it's fun. Boom. All right, so this was what we were working with here. This very straightforward. This is a very, very straightforward one. And I turned this... the caption, by the way, is, "Sometimes boys are the wolves." So make of that what you will. this is what I did with it. Turned it into a fun little jester kind of character. So, hope you guys enjoy it. It's I hope you enjoy it as well. The Crazy One Silent Bean. Thank you. I'm glad you've had fun with this. But with that, let's move on to the next one, shall we, guys? Because I got a lot of paper left, and as far as I know, plenty of ink. So let's make it happen here, shall we? I really have no idea what's going to come out of my imagination next. But let's say first person to comment a car emoji. First person to comment a car emoji, I will draw your OC next. So, yeah, you guys can see the chat right here. Live chat. So, first person that does a car emoji, I'll draw your OC next. You can fact check me right here. The suspense is killing me. Who's it going to be? Who's it going to be? Oh, it's Lizzie. Lizzie Best TV. You can see right there. Lizzie Best TV. Put the car in the chat first. Congratulations, Lizzie Best TV. What was this game called again? This one? I don't know what is this game? I see these characters everywhere. I don't know what that game is, but let's look for your OC. What's your OC going to be? Is this it? Oh, it looks like it is. Yep, there's my audio right there. So we've got our first aquatic OC. Looks really cool. Really, really cool. I like that. I like that a lot. It's almost like an anglerfish, but like Gacha Life? What the heck is Gacha Life? Do I want to know what Gacha Life is? This is pretty cool. Yeah, let's draw this. Let's draw this, shall we? My eyes are down here, guys. Come on. Eyes are down here. Stay focused. We must stay focused, friends. Look at how much it bled through the page, though. That's the problem with alcohol markers. They bleed through the page like crazy. But I try to incorporate it in the art somehow. I'm not like super stingy. All right, let's use my drying out marker here. Let's just do a basic kind of, I'm going to try and replicate this OC as much as possible. Psych, we're turning it into a robot. I hope you are ready for this because I certainly am. We're turning it into a robot. Here we go. Just like this. Every time I think this marker is going to die on me, you just don't know when to quit, do you? And we'll do something like that. Neck down like this, something crazy. Then we'll do a shoulder pad, I should say. Big old chest, because robots need big chests. I will die on that hill. Professor 2025. All right. He's a space mechanic? Oh, that's perfect. That's perfect. All right, we'll do the arm. We'll say this is his mech suit, shall we? Elbow. Big old arm like this. We're going to go claws, because claws are cool. Just doing like side profile. This is totally fine. And we'll give you a nice like big old backpack right here with an antenna, because every robot needs a good antenna. There we go. We go the antenna, and then I am a firm believer of the faceless robot supremacy. And what I mean by that is robots without a face are just cooler. They're just better. So that's another quote. That's another quote for the wall right there. There we go. You got a mouth. You got a mouth. That's good. Most robots don't even get that. So we got that right there. We got our hinges here. Other hinges here. Good. We got that. We got that. Cool, cool, cool. Okay, again, we're just doing a side profile thing here. Nothing too crazy. I say as I add like an unusually large amount of detail. But yeah, we'll do that. Okay. Well, the almost dried out marker is still going strong, so. Okay, now we pull out the colors. Let's go blue. Let's go dark blue. How's that sound? By the way, I appreciate everybody who's tuned in for these streams. I really do. You guys do mean the world to me. I'm so grateful that you've gotten me to, we're at 78,000 subscribers now, which is more than I ever thought I was going to have. So you guys are amazing. I appreciate you all for being here. And if I don't get to your OC on tonight's stream, fret not. I'm going to do everything I can to get them done. It's just a matter of time. I am committed to this. You guys are showing up in droves. I'm committed. So we're going to make your OCs come to life in some capacity. Okay? It's a promise. It's going to happen. Unless something absolutely earth-shattering happens, which, you know, knock on wood, it doesn't, but yeah, we will be fine. There we go. A little bit extra detail here. Is the shading the best? I don't know. I'm no judge. I was told you weren't supposed to judge other people. That's all people seem to do these days. Which is kind of sad, because generally speaking, human beings are actually kind of cool and kind of decent, but hey, if you're a miserable person that's totally closed off to everybody around you, you would never know. Okay, you know what? Less is more. So let me just play it safe. All right, I don't want to add too much. I'm gonna get lost in this. If I do too much, I'm gonna get absolutely lost in this. But I did notice that there's a creature in this image that's looking at your character. So let's do this here. Do a little something special, okay? A little something special. There we go. There we go. I like that. Okay. So, this is the artwork we were working with here. Very, very, very cool OC. I love this. Well done, Lizzie Best TV. Again, apologies, the image isn't the best. But, here we go. This is what I did with it. I turned it into a bit of a robot here. The shading is, you know, it's okay. But the important thing is that it captures the same idea. And I had a lot of fun with it. I think this is cool. Not a potato. No, that's supposed to be Ditto. But, you know, you get the basic idea. You can tell it was inspired by this. And if you guys couldn't tell, no tracing, by the way. I don't trace, so... But yeah, hopefully you enjoyed that, Lizzie Best TV. But with that, it's time to move on to the next OC, shall we? So, who wants me to draw their OC? Let's have a look here. So, let's say, how should we do this one? First person to comment the following emoji, I'll draw your OC. Let's say, first person to put a music note. We'll say a music note. You guys can see the chat right here. You can verify my work. First person to do a music note in the chat, I'll draw your OC next. Sound good? Let's do it. So, music note. First person to comment a music note emoji. I'll do that one. thank you to everybody that's using the sound. That is bear. You can see it right here. First one to come up, that is bear. Well done, bear. Let me draw your OC. How's that sound, huh? Bear. Let's see here. Is it in a short or is it in a post? If I didn't get you this time, if your name isn't Bear, relax. I'm going to get to everybody. We're just having fun going through everyone, okay? I don't like having a queue. I like keeping you guys on the edge. So here's what we're doing. So let's see here. Q. Let's see bear. Bear, bear, bear. Do, do, do. Do, 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 do. Hey, what are you saying? Why are you guys over here in the chat saying you won? You clearly didn't win. Bear won. It's right here at the top. He's the very first person to put it. Okay. Anyway, moving on. Let's take a look. Where's this OC? Where's this OC? Try doing a trend OC from... Oh, no. Okay. Okay, I'm drawing this. I don't care what you said. This is funny. Okay. Let's go. All right. Let's do this character here. Another jester. Let's see. What should we draw this character as? I know exactly what we're going to do. All right, the drawing bear. Okay, not too far. Right here. Let's go. Let's go. What do you mean look above him? It's right here. You see this? You didn't do it. I don't care what you guys are saying. Let me just to prove it. So, here's the chat. That's Bear right there. Bear at the top, very first person to put a, music note emoji. You guys need to learn to stop complaining about stuff. Seriously. You guys complain a lot. And I've been letting you off easy so far, but seriously, you've got to stop complaining. I am so over the crying and the moaning. I don't have to be doing any of this. I could just stop right now. Is that what you guys want? You guys want me to stop? You want me to stop drawing your OCs? Call it quits here? You guys that salty? You not? All right. I won't stop. Don't push me. I will cut this off. Try not to complain, huh? It's not top messages. It's live chat. You guys need to make sure you have live chat connected as well. So, let's draw this OC next, shall we? Here's what we're going to do. We're going to do a classic. Trust the process. Trust the process. I'm sorry, I'm hungry right now, so this is what I'm thinking of. Just like this. Okay. And then we're going to take ooh, great sound. That is a great sound if I've ever heard one. Then what we're going to do is we're going to bring out the classics here. Okay, it looks like it's red and white and black. So we're going to do this. And this, just like that. I'm going to take my regular black marker, like this. Just like that. We're going to come down to a point. Add the bells. The bells! The bells toll! I must away. Shout out to whoever knows what that's a reference to. Ooh, excuse me. Love those guys. All right. Did you guys hear my stomach rumble? All right. So, this right here is the character, the OC that we decided to draw. And I decided to draw one of the rainbow goldfish because I am starving. The snack that smiles back. Not sponsored, by the way. Would love to get some of those right now. I am so hungry. Guys, can I tell you a story for a little bit here? So it's what I did this morning. It's not long. So great OC, by the way, the drawing bear. I hope you enjoy this little joke I've done for you. But I went to some place this morning and I was like, I'm going to try some new food today. It was the dumbest. Have you ever been to one of those breakfast places that they're like, oh, we have fancy breakfast. We're going to give you like some nice breakfast. It's going to be fancy. It's going to be so nice. And we're going to charge you $20 for some pancakes. Or in my case, a burrito that was this big. I'm not even kidding. And the smoothie was good, but it was this tall. They charged me $30 for a smoothie and some pancakes. And their excuse, oh, we're based in Canada. Okay. And like, it's stupid. Burger places do the same. Like, oh, we're a fancy burger place. We're a fancy burger place. We're going to charge you $100. Maybe not $100. We're going to charge you so much money for a burger. It's like, why? Literally, why? Why? It's just dumb. Anyway, don't go to fancy restaurants. Stay with fast food chains is what I'm trying to say. Yeah, inflation. Well said, Forgotten Bandito. But anyway, story time over. Let's get back to drawing you guys' OCs. So, I would like first person to do the following emoji. I'll draw your OC next. Let's go a sun. First person to put a sun emoji. Let's do that. Yeah, a sun emoji. I like that one. First person to do a sun emoji. I'll draw your OC next. How's that sound? Let me bring up my channel here so we can, yeah, there you go. There's my channel. You guys can see what I'm doing. So a sun emoji, there it is, American spheres. You can see it on the screen right here in front of your face. There we go. So congratulations, American spheres. Really cool individual, by the way. Seen some of your work before. They are a 3D modeler from what I understand. So their OC is very special. So let's see here. Yeah, and they may or may not be working on something very interesting that involves Murder Drone Season 2. So, oh, that's funny. So this is kind of what their OC is. It's this right here at the top. It's a sphere with the American flag print on it. And honestly, never improve upon perfection, said Megatron. So who am I to go against that? Let's do American spheres. So, congratulations to them. I'm going to turn yours into, well, first and foremost, my hands are down here, guys. You want the hands. You want the hands. Okay, here we go. So, let's draw American spheres OC, shall we? Let's do something like this. So we're going to go up and around. And then we're going to do the glasses like this. Glasses come down like that. And then we're going to do a good old expression like that. And then we're going to do, I saw this meme pop up, so that's where this is coming from. But we're going to do something like this. You guys are never going to guess what this meme is. You're just not. You're never going to guess what this is. But we'll do something like this. Do like little times like that. And then we'll come over here and add some colors. Let me know if you guys know what this is. I kind of hope you don't, but on the off chance you do, I make no apologies. We are in the business of having fun around here, and that is exactly what we're going to do. You'd think, having written a book called American Nexus, I would know how to draw the American flag correctly, but you would be let down with how much I struggle. Because I struggle to do the American flag, or frankly, any flag, justice. I have a tendency to draw it incorrectly, but who cares? We're having fun here. This part is just straight blue, from what I remember. It's got little stars in it. I'll draw them in with the black marker. Okay, now that we got that, let's grab the new nice marker. Something kind of like this. Like this. All right, and then we'll go over the eyebrows one more time. We'll get some gray in here. Get some gray up in here. And then let's add some purple for the arrow, because why the heck not? What? You're right. This isn't how the flag is. I am not, again, shame on me. I'm not the best at drawing the American flag. I like to have a little fun with it, but I guess it's a good thing because American Nexus, despite its name and setting, is not a political book. It is, well, it's a satire of anime tropes. It just happens to take place in America. But, yeah, let's do a little star. Little star, 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 little star. And yeah, that is a rough, but hey, it's you know, I didn't want to leave it white. It is a satire, guys. It is a satire of anime tropes because instead of the main character going to a fantasy world and being surrounded by waifus and overwhelming powers, he goes to the Oval Office, becomes president, and it's all just in time for America to get attacked by a dragon of all things. This yeah, wow, what is this? I didn't want to leave it white. I should have left it white. What is red and blue? Isn't this this is a football team? What am I doing? This is a football team. Anyway, you know what I'm about. Okay, let's add a little shading here. A little shading on the bottom, just a little shading around the side. There we go. All right, it's the meme of the rabbit pointing at the clock. I just see it everywhere. I don't know what it means, but you know, I thought it was kind of funny because like Alice in Wonderland is goated, not the movie, just the story in general. So if you haven't read the Alice in Wonderland story, you absolutely should because, like I said, it is incredible, and I believe it's in the public domain. So what's your excuse? You know? All right, so we've got American spheres right here. You can't really see their OC. It is a sphere, an American sphere wearing glasses, and I just completely botched. I think it's a tradition at this point. For people with really simple OCs, I just have to completely botch it. But here you go. It's the timer. It's the meme, the rabbit meme. But yeah, it's pretty I hope you guys are at least laughing at this. Yeah. But even if you're not, I had fun with this. Okay. So, next one. Let's see here. First person to comment the following emoji, I'll draw your OC next. Let's say, first person to put, oh, we already did that one. Let's say, let's say, what is it? Let's do the face that is doing the shush. The face that's doing like, that has the finger over it. You know what I'm talking about? The yellow face, yellow smiley face that's shushing you. First person to comment that emoji, I'll draw your OC next. Sorry, I'm losing my voice. There it is, Odd Monstrosity. Good job, Odd Monstrosity. You can see it over here, verify my work. Right at the top here. Well done, Odd Monstrosity. Let's draw your OC, shall we? Ah, incredible. Oh, you guys have no idea how much I love this. You have no idea how much I love this animation. So, Odd Monstrosity did a fan animation of a very important scene from MD Season 2, which is the series I've done here on my channel. I wrote a second season. A lot of people are helping out with it. Not official by any means, but it's really cool. Odd Monstrosity is an incredible animator. I cannot wait to see what else they come up with because this is so good. But let's have a look at your OC, shall we? Oh, also, this image, absolutely love it. So Odd Monstrosity they have a couple OCs. They've also taken part in our multiple artists, same prompt challenge, which is really cool. But I love their OCs a lot, and I gotta choose between one because I'm not giving anybody special treatment. Let's see. Opening. Sorry, one sec. Oh crap. Okay. Wow. I'm really sorry, guys. I just got a message from a family member. Something just came up. Okay. All right, that's awful. Tell you what, Odd Monstrosity. Here, let me give you this. That timing could not be worse. Okay. Odd Monstrosity, I'm going to give you this. I want you to take this and put it in your pocket, okay? Put this in your pocket, okay? Cuz I owe you. I need to end the stream. I will talk to you guys soon.